Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Gemini Scale Model Works video. Hi, I'm Vinny and I will be your host. Today, this is going to be part 6 of my Street Machines group build. In this video, we're going to start getting the Plymouth Duster 340 caught up to the Road Runner and the Chevelle as far as progress is concerned. So, with that being said, I think we should get down to the bench and let's see what's going on down there. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Bye. Okay guys, welcome to the bench and let's get started on this. So, I want to use the hood scoops that come with the kit, but in order to do that I had to drill all of these holes out. So that's been done, as you can see, and I drilled them out from the back because they do give you the locations for those holes. And over here is all my peripheral stuff that gets mounted onto other stuff. Here's my valve covers, my fan, exhaust manifolds, fan belt assembly, radiator support, and radiator. And then we had the transmission inspection cover, the left and right spindles, the rear spoiler, and the 2 hood scoops. And that's not all, kids. Then we have the differential that I put together was a sub-assembly. And the second sub-assembly was getting the engine together. And I said I was going to do the tri-power, so I put the tri-power manifold on there. And they say to paint it in a Hemi orange or Chrysler red. I'm not going to go buy another bottle of paint just to paint the engine. So I'm going to use this Chrysler blue, Chrysler engine blue. It says it right there. Chrysler engine blue. So that's what I'm going to use to paint this. Now, there isn't that many chrome parts as far as the engine is concerned. So if I want to do the valve covers, if I want to have chrome valve covers, I need to do those myself. Other than that, let me move this out of the way. And we have this. Now let's see if I can, there you go. Let's see if we can point them up a bit. And there you go. You can see all my parts that have to get primed up. My K-frame, subframe, drive shaft, exhaust system, more exhaust system here, leaf springs, leaf spring connectors for the shock absorbers, and here's my engine, of course. So, floorboard back here. Put this back. It's going to get a flat black, and the chassis rails, I will do something with those in the fuel tank, and then the spare tire well, I'll do something with those also. But anyhow, I think we need to get started here. I'll bring it back when all of this stuff is primed up, and we'll see where we'll go from there. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. Okay, boys and girls, what you're looking at right now are all my pieces and parts. Well, not all of them, but most of them have been primed up and ready to go for the next step. What I'm using in this, I'm going to continue on what I've been doing with the Road Runner and the Chevelle, which is using rattle cans. So, all of this and all of this was primed with Tamiya Fine Surface Primer. And I'm also decided that I'm going to stick with the same company as far as the top coats go. So with that being said, this car is going to get painted in this TS39, and it's called Mica Red. And I'm using this because I like the way the Chevelle came out when I used the Mica Blue. Now this, I tried this on just a white plastic spoon, and the color is totally different. But this is the color that came out of this can. Quite the difference, I would say. But I did a quick test on the bottom of this, and you can see that it's getting closer. This was on top of primer. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but whatever color it is, it is, and I'm not going to argue with that. Anyhow, with all that being said, I'm going to start doing some of the pre-assemblies, which I showed you guys already. I put the engine together right here, and it needs to get its paint job, and differential, that is assembled and ready to go. Alright, so we're slowly catching up to the Road Runner and the Chevelle. Well, not really that close, but I think what I want to do in this video is get as much of this together as I possibly can, and then we'll move on from there. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, we're back at the bench right now, and we have our parts pretty much painted up. Here's my exhaust system, all the pieces, my rear spoiler, my 2 hood scoops, valve covers, firewall. Oh yeah, the heater hoses and the AC hose is going to go in there. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. I'm going to change the color of the differential because these are the rear springs. And I'm going to change the color of this. I don't know what color I'll do it yet, but it'll be changed. Anyhow, drive shaft. Excuse me. Now here we have the floor pan, I guess you want to call it. It's all black, semi-gloss black. And then the unibody frame and the subframe, or the K-frame, whatever you want to call it, they have been done in gunmetal. And then here's my sway bar. I think this is for the rear. Yeah, because it's got the little hoopy-doopy in there. So that goes on the rear end. It's funny, this radiator has got the fins of the radiator inside here, but they don't have it on the outside. I guess you're not going to see that. It's probably up against the core support or something like that. Anyhow, this is what I want to show you guys. Move that guy out of the way. And this is the paint job. This is the mica red. Now you guys can't see it, but there is a ton of gold metal flake in there. If you guys bring it up closer to the, oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. I get the right angle on it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did do all 4 steps on this hood, which means I gave it a light wet sand. Then I did a wet sand with 12,000 grit. Then I did a compound. Then I did the polish, and I did the compound, the polish, and the wax. And I think for right now, that looks really good. But what's going to look even better is when I put these guys on there. Oops, come on. The paint is so smooth and slippery. Here's one. And there's 2. Tell me that don't look good. And I'm going to put the decal that goes up the middle of the hood right here. It's going to be black, so I'm going to be putting the black stripes on the car instead of the white, so everything will work together. Anyhow, like I said, I need to catch this car up with the Road Runner and the Chevelle, and I think we're off to a pretty good start. Oh, in fact, I didn't show you the engine. The engine is painted. It's just in the other room right now. I don't feel like getting up and getting it. Anyhow, with all that being said, I'm going to call this video good. And as always, your questions, comments, input, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. Gemini Scale Model Works out for now. Bye.